going to put him in making the government. That's what
other entities to go and see. But the message here is to let each and everyone know that we are here demanding justice.
Yes.
We are asking them to open the negotiation immediately.
Yes.
We are not here begging for anything.
Thank you.
All we are here doing is asking them to respect our rights as workers.
Yes.
To give St. Martin people what they deserve.
Yes.
So, those who are on the social media, please send the message out. Ask your friends to support us because we need the people to be united.
Yes.
Because we always know the people united will never be defeated. 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 The people united will never be
Non mais tu ne touches pas ça. Il faut te respecter.
Ok, nous ne faisons pas trop ça. Nous faisons
That's the idea. We are in control today. St. Martin is ours, and it's going to remain that way. So folks, we will ask for some of the unions to come and to say what's their message to the people of St. Martin. We are asking the person that represents education in this movement, no one else than Dominique Louisi. So, Dominique Louisi, give a round of applause, please.
Oui, travaille pour cela.
Nous devons exiger que nos écoles soient vraiment réparées. La collectivité prend l'argent de la population pour réparer soi-disant des établissements et aucun contrôle n'est fait. Nous devons exiger que nos enfants aient des professeurs toute l'année. Il y a des élèves qui n'ont pas de professeurs depuis le mois de novembre. Nous devons exiger le respect de nos enfants. Nous devons exiger que les postes de cadres soient occupés par les enfants de Saint-Martin. Arrêtez de prendre la population pour des imbéciles. Et la réponse de la force publique pour les droits des enfants, pour les droits de la population, est tout simplement inadmissible.
Nous sommes là aujourd'hui parce qu'il y a eu des fermetures de lits. Nous avons des résidents qui sont partis depuis Irma qui ne sont jamais encore revenus et nous voulons qu'ils reviennent. Malheureusement, on nous a fait croire qu'on allait nous construire un nouvel EHPAD. Mais jusqu'à présent, notre EHPAD n'a pas été reconstruit. Même pas une tôle a été posée sur Béthanium pour l'instant. Notre population, nos personnes âgées sont maltraitées à Saint-Martin. C'est une réalité. Il n'y a aucune structure adaptée à l'heure actuelle pour les prendre en charge. Et nous voulons que nos 40 lits initiales soient réouverts. Nous voulons que nos résidents qui sont partis en Guadeloupe après le cyclone puissent revenir dans de bonnes conditions. Merci.
Poste qu'a fermé, quand tu n'es pas du bureau poste, c'est monsieur vous êtes délocalisé, tous ces bureaux postes là à Open State. On a des manques de guichets. On n'y a pas de chef qui ne peut pas aller bien au pays. Il faut que nous fassions mouvement. Il faut que nous changions la donne. Force pour la population.
Ok. Force pour cette entité. Ok. Folks, the lady that make sure that the rights of the workers are defended. She's been on strike since 2 years. Since 2 months, sorry. Look, it was for so long, it looked like 2 years.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
My question is for the Prime Minister. It has to do with your announcement that you would ask or have already asked the Lance Recherche to conduct an investigation. Now, don't you believe that that's a bit counterproductive to say that you will have an investigation, therefore giving perhaps the culprits an idea to cover their tracks?
Thank you for that question, Alita Singh. I can confirm that I have already filed the complaint with the approval of the Council of Ministers, so the Lance Recherche has an official complaint from the incident.
You may, yes. Thank you. Prime Minister, my question was, why announce you're going to do an investigation? Isn't that counterproductive then to the whole process of finding the culprit?
I would leave the Lance Recherches do their jobs. It's your opinion that it's counterproductive. I stated it. I was quite transparent of it. I have nothing to hide, and that's exactly what I've done. What I stated is what I actually executed. So I don't see any problem with that. I am very competent that they will do their job once the results are known, and if I can make it public, then it will be revealed to the press. That's just my practice of transparency.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Stephen Cerulean of PJ82 Radio, you have the floor.
Thank you, Ms. Gums. Prime Minister, Mrs. Good morning. My question is for the Minister of ACYS. On the announcement of the recruitment drive to seek teachers from the Netherlands, locally, what's been done? Because you also did mention that you would have loved to stimulate persons to at least be part of the teaching profession. We have talked about that in the past, but what is being done to encourage as many persons as possible to take up the profession?
Thank you for your question. As I said, we've just started a drive. The school boards are already recruiting teachers, and the department has worked with all school boards to coordinate that in a coordinated effort via Facebook. There will be, of course, publications. There will be advertisements, and teachers, prospective teachers, those who are interested, will be able to apply. And that Facebook page is a platform where anyone can go and see what school boards, what vacancies school boards have, and which school boards they would like to apply to. So a lot is being done. It's just getting started, but up until the new school year, there will be a lot of activities in trying to recruit teachers locally, regionally, as well as in the Netherlands. And in the Netherlands, we have our own local teachers who are there studying or who are there working already, and we would like to bring them back to St. Martin to work here.
The agreement and arrangements that we have is that we are only allowed to have 70 cells occupied. As far as adhering to international standards, given the square meters of each cell, we are only allowed to have 2 inmates per cell. The larger cells can hold 3 inmates, but those are the limits, so we are making sure we adhere to those standards. Like I mentioned before, at least every 2 weeks, inspections are made because of the ongoing work at the detention center, as well as the Simpson May holding area, Phillipsburg holding area, as we continue to improve all of the institutions that we have. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister De Wever. We now move on to the third round of questions. Alita, you have the floor.
Thank you again, Rolika. I am not certain at the moment which minister this will go to, but it's following up on the sale of UTS, but we're moving on to the TLM group of companies. What is the situation there, considering that a larger company will now be in the hands of UTS, will now be in the hands of a larger company? What does that mean for the survivability of our local telephone company?
As it relates to TLM, right now the supervisory board of TLM, the management of TLM, we are in discussions with them, and they will be sending a proposal, or they have sent a proposal for us. We are reviewing it, and then they will proceed from there forth. But indeed, it has the priority of all stakeholders involved, considering what is transpiring with UTS. But note that we are doing something about it.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Stephen, you have the floor.
Mr. UTS, again, we heard that the Curacao parliamentarian, Charles Cooper, is also calling for an investigation in the manner in which the sale of UTS Curacao took place. He's basically saying that the national ordinance or the procedure was not properly followed. What about the national ordinance for the sale of UTS for St. Martin?
Thank you very much. I'm not sure how Curacao did it, but I know that in St. Martin we have outlined the entire process. The national ordinance that we'll be referring to is also the budget. The budget is a national ordinance, so that will be included there. But we have followed every step as required by law to ensure that the sale is done legitimately.
Hey ma, how you doing? You busy?
I hear, just paying some bills, taking care of business, you know what it is?
I know, you're doing your online banking.
I don't have to stand in those long lines to pay bills. I can transfer when I want. I can check my account wherever. It's like the bank open 24/7. I even here checking the statement right now as we're talking. How's Miami?
Well, that's why I'm calling. I'm finishing up a few songs now, but I'm afraid that studio time might be more than I thought. And I was wondering if I could get some help with some funds, and I could pay you back as soon as I get back to St. Martin.
Let me check my account. How much you need?
I think 500 should be enough.
I can transfer it to you while online. Direct from me to you. No problem.
Great. Thank you so much, Ma. I'll get online with Viv now.
Alright, darling. You know who you're for?
I need to know who you're for.
Contact WIB today for your complete personal online banking experience. Available for all mobile devices, the Windward Islands Bank, now your online banking partner in progress.
St. Martin's participation in this year's Koningsspelen. In honor of His Majesty, King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands, and through his request, the Koningsspelen, or the King's Games, will be held on Friday, April 12th, and the King's Games have been organized to support healthy and eating habits and living habits. Specifically within this year, the theme is water, the consumption of water and healthy drinking. The games will be organized throughout the kingdom, and on St. Martin we are also expected to take part in these kingdom sports celebrations. All participating schools can execute their sports day in a way they choose. This can be in the form of warm-up activities throughout the morning assembly, or by some type of sporting activity throughout the day. To assist with the activities, the organizing committee from the Netherlands have made sporting equipment available to all the participating schools, and these will be delivered to the schools before Friday. The Department of Sport will be visiting the various schools to document the planned activities and send these, along with the videos and pictures provided by the schools, to the organizing committee in the Netherlands, which will highlight St. Martin's participation. We would like to wish all the participating schools much success in the organization and execution of their activities on Friday. Remember, sports matter. 4 of our youngsters traveled to Antigua last week for a 3-day training camp for the Leeward Islands under-15 team in the Cricket West Indies U15 regional tournament, which starts on April the 11th. The 4 local players are Nathan Edwards from the Sundial School, Randall Longville from the St. Martin Vocational Technical Secondary School, Devanant Singh from the Reverend John A. Gums campus, and Tyanik Honoree from the Oranje Primary School. We wish them much success and a great experience with this sport. The Go For It Foundation held a successful and exciting volleyball tournament over the weekend, much to the delight of a full auditorium of supporters. The teams hailed from various islands, including Antigua, Anguilla, Curaçao, French St. Martin, and Dutch St. Martin. Curaçao went with the top 2 spots, while Dutch St. Martin took 3rd place. Congratulations to all the teams and to the organizers. The Division of Educational Innovation, DEI, has embarked on a project to recruit teachers locally, regionally, and in the Netherlands to fill vacancies before the start of the new academic year 2019-2020, as well as to further stimulate an interest in the profession locally through engaging students at all levels. The Facebook page, SXM Teach, has been temporarily created and will act as the main source of contact between potential candidates and DAE as initiator of the recruitment process. Check out the vacancies for teachers as advertised by several local school boards. The posts have also been shared on the Ministry of Education, Culture, Youth and Sport Facebook page. And so I encourage all interested persons to apply. We need strong teachers to lay the right educational foundation for our children.
Hello, St. Martin. My name is Stephanie Medina and I play football with the Walichi Women's Soccer team. I have represented St. Martin in many different games. For example, the Dutch Caribbean Women's Soccer Cup. I played against Bonaire, Aruba and Curacao right here in this stadium. Sports matter to me because it makes me happy, it keeps me fit and healthy, and it is very fun. So I asked the business community to take on this challenge and help us rebuild our facilities. And I also asked the community to nominate the local businesses in your area and take on the challenge and step up for sport. Why? Because sports matter. Check out the Department of Sport Facebook page for more information. Hashtag sports matter, hashtag are you in?
You say that there's not a lot of activities in the harbor, but when we look at, for example, Damen, and I know you were very close to that, yes, but we still see they don't even have place to put all the ships that are coming in. Do you have any information about that? What's going on with the company? Is it progressing?
Yes. Well, coming back to my comment, it has to do with refinery or oil-related activities. So, let's say shipments that are bringing in oil to be stored and then redistributed or refined, and the products are being shipped out. Those have impacted, for example, our tugboat company. But you see that we don't have a lot of tankers coming in. With respect to the Damen shipyard, we have last year opened the C dock and the D dock. Yeah. The Curacao and the Damen dock. So actually, in the first time in history, we have a full capacity of 4 docks, 2 floating docks, and it's full. It's full. So according to the business plan, I think that it's along the expectations, but also they are, and that was the aim, also servicing higher quality of clients. And in fact, recently they had the biggest, let's say, job or client in the history of the shipyard. So we are very encouraged by that. And Damen even has ambitions of bringing in new activity. For example, we're thinking down the road to be able to service, refurbish, and maintain cruise ships. But also they're looking to Bullenby, which I mentioned, yes, which will be a mixed-use development, not only oil-related, but for transshipment, for example, dry bulk, perhaps a container harbor, LNG terminal. But Damen is also looking at placing floating docks there, because this will be, let's say, the center of their logistic activities for ship repair, and also servicing their clients, because they're also shipbuilders. So their clients, just like you buy a car and you have a service agreement, they service their clients here in Curacao. My dream is still maybe some assembly in the future, but that's future talk.
But you feel very accomplished because, like I said, you were very close to that negotiation.
Yes, and it's been a good partnership. And actually, what I expected and hoped for is with the establishment of Diamond, it signaled that Curacao is open for business. But secondly, Diamond, of course, is a world-renowned ship repair company. And they have, for example, suppliers, clients that they work with, and that are now looking and establishing at Curacao. We have one last year, a company called Alphatron, which produces communication and navigation equipment and technology for ships together. And well, their largest, the only shareholder is Japan Radio Company. So they came here, they opened a new office right here in our harbor, and Diamond is their biggest client. So you see that the effect of bringing in a partner such as Diamond brings in more business and gives more, let's say, well, fulfilling the potential and the reality that we can offer here in terms of maritime services.